And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Streetlight Crusading Show, using streetlights as spotlights for you independent artists out there of all types, only known as the Tuesday Night Special. And speaking of people putting spotlights on indie artists, folks, it looks like Indie Cade is going to host yet another game jam, this time for COVID-19, entitled Jamming the Curve, that will start as of Wednesday, July 29th of 2020 from 10 a.m. all the way to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, giving you independent gamers out there a chance for you to get your games heard during the said indie jam that will take place. Because all the games that will be featured over there, we will mention over here. You can mark my words on that. And speaking of mentioning games that come straight from Indie Cade, folks, I think it's time for us to go ahead and check out a couple of these video game hits, along with those video game clips from the world of Indie Cade itself, for another edition of the Indie Cade Triple S Deluxe. And we kick things off with the art wall. And the art wall picture that we have up comes from none other than Catherine Murray, with their title picture, Finn the Storm Eater, from the video game Skyhook from the developers Megastorm Games. And the picture that they provided for this week shows our shark friend with what appears to be a trident hook for a hand, all while having a whole bunch of burly teeth smiling directly at us, all while he attacks what appears to be a coral reef with his hook-like hand. And also in the background, a thunderstorm with clouds breaking up, showing lightning, and I do believe a wave hitting the side of a wall. Not bad. Not bad at all. And oh, Maestro also want me to include that this is a blue shark that's currently trying to take on this hellacious storm. Nice. And this picture automatically reminds me of what would happen if they decided to bring back the street sharks in a more serious environment like they did with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. And here's hoping in the near future that you also have other sharks that helps you out along the way, like a hammerhead shark that has a hammer or for an arm, and even a whale shark that has the ability to shoot cannons out of its chest. Now, Maestro said that sounds ridiculous, but there's a shark fighting a storm with a trident for a hand. Enough said. And with that said, folks, we now make our way on over to the sound wall. And the sound wall we have up for this week comes from the composer Xander Hummel, with their said sound of Tossa Nova from the video game Sling Kong from the developers Protostar. Nice developer names, by the way. And when I close my eyes while listening into this sound, I'm automatically reminded of being in an elevator, waiting for it to hit the top floor before me and the maestro tries to pitch our brand new ideas to the new business executives. And then forgetting to get out of the elevator because the song was so catchy, we had to go back down to the main floor and ask the people, hey, who came up with that song in the elevator? For them to say, I didn't hear no song in the elevator. For us to bring the lady into the elevator, ride it back up while listening to the song, and then actually had the boss come into the elevator with us as we all just sat there humming that tune in the elevator. And nobody but the janitor knew who was the one who came up with the song because he actually looked it up on his phone. Something that we should have done to begin with, Maestro, besides getting everybody crowded in an elevator to listen to an elevator song. But it was a good break for the day, because those guys looked stressed. They really did. And you know what I say? Nothing de-stresses anybody in the world than elevator music. Trust me, you should try it out one day, folks. But besides my tips to help people de-stress their days by listening to elevator music, I think it's time for us to head into the Screenshot Saturday Showcase for this week. And the picture we have up for the Screenshot Saturday Showcase is none other than Onikara Demon Killer from the developers Digital Furnace Games. And the picture that they have up for this week looks like the fighters were fighting next to a furnace, because you would see one samurai soldier taking out another one, all while fighting on the top of an ancient rooftop, while some form of ancient demon was watching alongside of this fight, while apparently the whole back of the building was on fire. And I'm trying to wonder, how in the world are they alive fighting on the roof of this building while it's on fire while a demon was looking onward? And according to the maestro, the demon was the one summoning the fire during this fight. What, is he gonna take the soul of the winner? Oh, according to the maestro, he probably is. And here's hoping in the near future that that demon behind all of this fighting taking place between these two warriors is friendly and is on your side. Because anything that is taller than the building and with the swords that you're using right now, I highly doubt you're going to be able to kill that thing with at least 30 slashes. According to the maestro, it'll take at least 187, but I'm betting it's gonna probably take another 395 after that. And if you think I'm kidding, you try to play Onimusha, which, by the way, this game definitely reminds me of. And according to the maestro, it reminds him a little bit of, well, what was that game again? Shinobi? Yeah, I see a little hint of Shinobi in there too. Good job, maestro. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out any other cool things that Indie Cade's got up their sleeve, a part of their art wall, sound wall, Screenshot Saturday Showcase, or even have your games involved on there as well, or a part of the Indie Jam that's heading down the tubes by the middle of this week, you can go ahead and head on over to their IndieCade.tumblr page, it's only known as IndieCade.tumblr.com, or head on over to their Facebook page known as Indie Cade, or even their Twitter, Instagram, Flickr, Twitch, YouTube, or even website that are all named the same but are just as critically acclaimed, only known as, you guessed it folks, Indie Cade. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back to this music and continue to listen into these diamonds in the rough as we try to turn your Tuesday night into a Friday night, only here, right here, on the Tuesday Night Special. So don't fall asleep just yet, folks, and stay tuned